Hi guys, morning. Today's workout is 30 minutes long and it's comprised of 2-minute sprint and 1-minute rest. 2-minute sprint, 1-minute rest, so that'll be 10 times. 10 2-minute sprints with 1-minute rest after each one. Right, so the first 2 minutes is 5 burpees and then air squats for the rest of the minute, and then 5 burpees and then air squats for the rest of the minute. So for 2 minutes, you'll start the first minute with 5 burpees and then you'll squat to the end of that minute, and then you'll do burpees and then you'll squat to the end of that minute. It is totally up to you whether you want to use a weight for that squat or if you just want to do air squats. Right, so with your weights, thank you, you can do sandbag, you can do dumbbell, you can do kettlebell squats, you can do front squats if you've got a bar, you can do plate squats, whatever squats you'd like, up to you, or you can just go without and just gun it. Just go as quick as you can, getting to depth, straight up, getting a good pump through the legs. The second 2-minute interval is 15 V-ups and then lunges for the rest of the minute, and then 15 V-ups and then lunges for the rest of the minute. So 2 minutes of work there. V-ups, your modification for a V-up. So the V-up, this, right? Modification is a V-sit. So just going to there. Lunges, once again, the same with the squats. Can be a weighted lunge, so you can use a sandbag, you can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell, you can use your bar. Ideally, you want it to keep moving. You shouldn't be resting in that minute. It's 2 minutes of work, so don't pick up a bar and do 3 lunges and then have to put it down again. You've got to keep moving for the rest of that minute. Right, your third 2-minute interval is 20 kettlebell swings and then burpees for the rest of the minute, and then 20 kettlebell swings and then burpees for the rest of the minute. Now, just to demo, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can do a sandbag swing. So with the disposable sandbags, right, you just hold and squeeze, hold, squeeze. Make sure you're just holding onto the sandbag, so don't let it go. If you've got a plate, you can do a ground to overhead instead of a kettlebell swing. Ground to overhead instead of a kettlebell swing, or you can use a dumbbell for your kettlebell swing and just pop and pop. Right, so those are your modifications for kettlebell swings. And then your fourth interval is 10 push-ups into deadlifts for the rest of the minute, and then 10 push-ups into deadlifts. So remember your push-ups, you want to make sure your hand is stacked underneath your shoulders. Don't let your hands get away from you. Alright, so nice straight lines, remember. Keep that body nice and straight and up. Or you go onto your knees, or you can do hand release push-ups as well. So going all the way down and up. Right, and then deadlift. You can do your deadlifts with a dumbbell, just holding, pop, trying to keep moving whole time. You can do your deadlifts with a plate. Pop. Yeah, you can do deadlifts with your bar if you've got one. You can do deadlifts with a kettlebell, and you can do deadlifts with a sandbag. Just pop. Keep nice and strong in the core for the deadlift sandbag. If you feel it in your back, you need to push that abdomen out, right? Get that core engaged. Right, and then your last interval is 15 push-ups into, 15 push press into V-ups. 15 push press into V-ups. So your push press can be a bar, a plate, a dumbbell, it can be a sandbag. If you're doing a sandbag press, please don't put your head through the window. It's just going up. Don't put your head through, you're just going up. So you keep your head back a little. Don't try and stick your head through the window with the sandbag press. Right, so 15 push press into V-ups for the rest of that minute. 15 push press into V-ups. You should be choosing a weight that you do get through those push press really quickly. You shouldn't be putting that bar down, you shouldn't be putting that plate down. All of these intervals you should be moving really quickly. Now, I've given you 5 intervals. You're going to do all these intervals, you'll get to 15 minutes, and then you're going to repeat them all again back to the beginning. So you go back to number 1, which is the 5 burpees, and then the rest of the minute squats, 5 burpees, rest of the minute squats. Right guys, well, good luck. and enjoy the sprints, and remember you're working as hard as you can. You're trying not to stop and rest in those 2 minutes. Your rest is the 1 minute. Have fun.